The capacity assessment exercise is a response to the needs of the Ministry of Labour, Local Government and Rural Development in its implementation of the MDG acceleration framework. Belize is one of 10 countries where the MAF or the MDG acceleration framework was piloted, and our focus is on water and sanitation, MDG 7C. And as a result of the MDG acceleration framework, we found that there were several bottlenecks impeding the country's capacity to meet its MDG plus target of 100% water and sanitation coverage. These were issues not so much of supply and the consistent supply of water, but mostly issues dealing with the governance of water systems at the rural level. And so today we have with us, or for this past week, we have with us the team from our regional office in Panama, helping us to do the assessment of the institutional capacity of the ministry, pretty much work of the work of the ministry as it would be in support of the MDG acceleration framework. The process is one that is very much internal, but has significant implications for the level of assistance and support that UNDP and this ministry can continue to work together to look at opportunities for support, but also to look at areas where the ministry on its own can streamline its activities, can strengthen its own capacity, its leadership role, its accountability practices, and its learning plans within the ministry. So it's helping the ministry in responding to those issues that would make it a lot more accountable, make it a lot more responsive to the MDG acceleration framework. The capacity assessment exercise has highlighted, I think critically, that the work of the ministry in service provision is critical. That the capacity of the ministry to provide these services are dependent on institutional issues that ought to be strengthened. We're looking at issues of accountability, resource mobilization, leadership, and knowledge management and knowledge acquisition, so that all staff of the Ministry of Labour, Local Government and Rural Development as a ministry or as an umbrella entity are in a position to facilitate the achievement of the MDG. The work of getting water and sanitation in the country is not solely their responsibility, and I think that they have come to recognize that. What UNDP country office is doing in its support to this ministry is to see how it is that critical steps can be taken, critical opportunities for the push forward to 2015 can be implemented, and also to look at the overall exercise of identifying those areas that, if they were to be accelerated, would really and truly move the achievement of put the achievement of MDG 7 within reach within the country. So it is important that although we are looking at the MDG on a whole, the capacity of the lead ministry, or the ministry with the mandate to facilitate that achievement is critical. We have to ensure that they are in a position where they feel this can be done and they have the support that's needed. The capacity assessment exercise in this process has been very useful, and I think if walking away from this process, they have come to realize that they can do it, they have the wherewithal to do it. It might mean some realignment, some streamlining of roles and responsibilities, but the work to get this done is important, and they realize the need to get it done. And I feel that our colleagues over at the ministry understand the importance of doing this capacity assessment for MDG achievement by 2015, but also for the overall strengthening and institutional development of their respective ministry. And to that extent, I think that this exercise is a success, and they have found it very useful.